guys, to Trails Through Daybreak 2, last episode. Finishing off our night sweep, we then made a cocktail with Judith before viewing our first Connect event, Fairy's training. With her brother still being hard on her, she was supported by her found family as she tries to find her way. We now finish off our cocktail activities before our final event of the night.
Now we can get Nina to 2. Let's take another movie star. What's Nina gonna make then? This workshop requires that participants create an original cocktail. Yes, we know. We're doing them all at once. The island feels so different at night. Just imagine the scenes you could take. The only thing is we're supposed to be foraging, not filming. Of course. I appreciate you escorting me around at this late hour, Van. So you've gone for the sea salt as well. What's the accoutrement? The church? Is this a sign? Miss Secretive Secrets? Alright, we'll grab our hibiscus.
Let's try this out.
Salty flower. If you put salt on a flower, wouldn't it just like dry up a bit more and wither? It's desiccant effect, doesn't it? Oh, not the salt. What is it this time then? Oh no, it is the salt.
So that's where it was.
Salty flower obtained. With the help of the chef back at the bar, the pair managed to complete their original cocktails.
It's so pretty. I almost hate to drink it.
You're just a copycat.
Oh, it's sweet. Hell yeah. I'll take 20 more.
Every sip gets me feeling cool and refreshed from head to toe and inside out. I'm happy my innocent breezer came out so nicely. I never had any doubt that you'd put together a winner. That's very flattering. If you think about it, this cocktail and I have a lot in common. How so? It's a collection of varied ingredients poured and mixed into an empty vessel. Oof? How am I supposed to take this? I'm only joking. That might have been the alcohol talking. No, you're being truthful. What's going on here? Hey, in the end, combining all those ingredients is what got us this gorgeous shade of white here. I call that pretty impressive in and of itself. You're a bit like a cocktail too, Van, the way you blur the lines between black and white. That colour you live by is, in my opinion, nothing short of amazing. Damn, way to bring it full circle. Long story short, not everyone understands their own flavour. That's what drives them to get a taste of someone else. Whoa, that's flirty. On that note, what do you say to having another glass? I love one. God, that's a line, I feel. So Van and his companion indulged in a short spell of evening refinement, then went to their rooms. Dex +3 for Van, nice. Van, you do... The protagonist having some lines, if you know what I mean, is kind of a staple that we have as well, after all. Right then, and yes, we can't leave you out of everything. And it will dip you below 100. Not an alcoholic though, sadly. But to be honest, Van probably needs to hold off a bit now. This workshop requires the participants create an original cocktail using ingredients they've gathered themselves. Who knew the secret, lore, little character bits were hidden inside this kind of bit? Foraging at night sounds kind of thrilling, almost like an adventure. We've already seen most of the island though, and a resort will only be so dangerous even after hours. But if it's an adventure you want, we could always spice up our cocktail with something way out of our left field. I didn't even go with Elaine when I think about it. Let's not say we did. Van is hitting these actresses with these lines. Would that get you all a quiver? Anyway. It was one of those almost kind of deep when you think about the line. It's like, this is a way I've never heard that kind of talk delivered before. Coconuts!
So that's where it was.
We got some coconuts. Oh, no, we're going to get hibiscus. We should get some lime. And then mix it all up. Blooming hibiscus. Everyone likes hibiscus,
I believe we can make use of this.
I want lime. There's no lime anywhere. What kind of tropical-ish island is this when it doesn't have limes? Do limes grow on tropical islands? Pretty sure you can have a lime tree most places, right? Maybe I should get a lime tree. I never eat any of it, but still. For funsies.
That was so good.
Oh, it's sweet. Hell yeah. I'll take 20 more.
I take it you like my flowery fizz fan. What a name. Minus points for the lack of booze, but it goes down easy and the text is velvety smooth. Minus points for the name too. The floral aroma gives it a nice relaxing vibe too. I'm glad you enjoy it so much. I didn't even get to the presentation. The pink color and red petals really add some cute factor. Takes after you in that way. That's a very kind thing to say. Van, is the alcohol starting to get to you? It could be. And so Van is companion indulgent to show. Yeah, he did. Had a lot of booze and he's just letting Finn compliments slip out all the while now. And yes, it's like, what's this mean? Right then. Let's do our last thing of the night by the look of it, which is our Connect event. Judith and Nina. Oh, Judith will be... The Nina will be 10 away. That'll probably max you out. Oh. Did I already give Nina a gift? Because, like... I haven't probably given most of these guys gifts. Then Judith's going to have like 300 left and these guys only got 100. So there's more opportunities to maybe get them up. But there might not be as well. But they have Growl's Redder stuff. But Judith and Nina had the hotel staff lug something into their room. They were stocking up on booze and snacks. Sounds fun too. So it's like maybe fighting between pupils and girls' night with the booze and snacks with film stars. Pajama party. I'm drunk. This is where our two starlets are staying. Funny that they wind up bunking together. Forget it. I'm telling you, we have to start with something on the lighter side. But spine-tingling horror is the perfect fit for a resort getaway. What the heck are they arguing about? Hey, you two good in there? Oh my god, that's a lot of booze. What the hell? Oh, hello, Van. And what do you think you're doing, barging into a ladies' room like that? You own the place. Hey, I knocked, didn't I? That's not good reason. Your voices were carrying into the hallway. Don't tell me you two were fighting. Fighting? Pfft, as if. Me and Nina were just planning to spend the evening binging some flicks. The only issue is we can't seem to agree on what to watch first. So you're putting on a movie marathon, huh? I see they even brought up a widescreen for the occasion. Yes, we found out that the villa offered a checkout service for them. Grand wine. I figured why not? I mean, how often do me and Nina get to room together? Brand beer. Oh, is it grand beer and grand wine or brand beer? Sure, this is a vacation spot, but there's no shame relaxing indoors, right? Oh, I can press a button, can't I? Oh, we can't see the B, sadly. Doesn't bother me none. All the running around we did earlier probably has you tuck it out. Besides, a pair of top actresses watching movies back to back sounds like a pretty swell time. Oh yeah, why didn't you join us then? I think this is supposed to be more of a girls' night. You wouldn't want some guys spoiling that. We don't mind in the least. As a matter of fact, we've been hoping to talk films with you for a long time now. Yep, you can't put a price on raw feedback from a movie buff. So, are you going to get your button here or not? You can help yourself to anything from the bar too. We'll even let you pick out the first movie to kick us off. What about Sharkferno? Well, at least we don't have to worry about the paparazzi in a place like this. Alright. I guess I could sit in for a bit. And so Van found himself settling in for a watch-a-thon with two of the biggest names in cinema. The atmosphere was rather relaxed, with the three of them talking through the movies they'd seen before. This is dog-eat-dog industry. One night with that credit is nothing if it gets me some work. This is getting us nowhere. I'm so tired of all of this. I just want to get away. I'll go back to the old me and... Oh, Night Marceau is amazing in this. She switches between roles like it's nothing. Yeah, her screen presence is incredible. Agreed. It's almost chilling how well she can shift the atmosphere. Maybe I should try emulating that. This is a dog-eat-dog industry. One night with that credit is nothing if it gets me some work. This is getting us nowhere. I'm so tired of all of this. I just want to get away. I'll go back to the old me and... Damn. Bravo, you nailed that. I was beginning to think you were straight up possessed. Oh, stop it. Anyway, back to the movie. Yeah, I remember that movie too. Yeah. It worked just like you said. I won the Z1 car model from the sweepstakes. You're the best, Mishi. So how about getting me those marvelous boots now, huh? Then I can become a real human. We can go on walks and dance till the sun goes down. This movie is just adorable, even if it does have some bite to it. No kidding, it takes a real wild turn for something geared towards kids. Yeah, they were pouring out of the theaters in tears. Come to think of it, Elaine mentioned seeing this too. She gave it a rave review while we were catching up over drinks last year. Can't take the word of a Mishi nut like her at face value though. Well, you could just bring her up and expect me not to sink... You can't just bring her up and expect me not to sink my teeth in. Oh no, the girls want the goss. I've been waiting too long to hear the juicy deets on your sweet little high school escapades. I had no idea. Now you've got me curious too. Man, Arkride and Elaine O'Clair together. Just what a sort of relationship did you have? Alright, quit pecking at me, you starving harpies. That's what a girls' night is. Oh, Rick, I'm so sorry. Could you at least look away, sir? I'm really not used to this sort of thing. You know, this wouldn't be half as awkward if you two weren't staring a hole into the screen. What's the problem? Just taking in what a great actress Judith Lanster is. Yes, the way you portray Zoe's embarrassment is so true to life. Maybe we should rewind and give that scene a closer look. Oh, you're asking for it now, Nina. Let's see how you like this. What's going on? Take that. Tickle, tickle, tickle. No, have mercy, Judith. I can't see the movie. Okay, now I'm really starting to feel like a third wheel. Okay. Man, you two really know how to pick them. I don't think there was a single dud in the bunch. So what's next on the list? Glad you asked. You're in for a real surprise. We managed to get our hands on digital copies of each of our latest films. Shut up, you serious? Is that even allowed? Of course. Both of them have had preview screenings these past few days anyway. We're doing a magazine collaboration where the two of us report on each other's performances. That's how we got these files. He even gave us permission to show them to friends as long as they followed the non-disclosure agreement. It's getting late though, so we'll probably only have time for one of them. And as our guest of honor, you get to decide which. No pressure, huh? Just pick whichever one speaks to you. You can always catch the other in theaters. Though, if you'd like a recommendation, I suggest watching Judith in The Adventures of Rockford, Golden Calamity. Have I watched that? It's a swashbuckler set in an ancient ruin. Release was met with critical acclaim, so I've been looking forward to seeing it. No way, we should watch Nina in My Casablanca. It's a bittersweet story about young love at a prestigious girls' school. I've been dying to check it out. Former is a blockbuster that hasn't been playing in any of the places I've gone, but the latter ain't even out to the public yet. Damn, I'd hate to miss out on either one. I mean, okay. An actual choice. Surely I should go for the one that isn't even out yet versus the one I can possibly go and see. Let's go with My Casablanca. Ha! I win! Alright. I'll go start it up then.
I understand that. It's just... Oh, don't tell me you actually believe that pen pal of yours is your dream soulmate. How juvenile. Flights of romantic fancy are all well and good, but I think it's about time you grew up, Sherry.
Her delivery is something else. I've got to start stepping up my game. All the insecurities Nina used to hide, she's really starting to come out of her shell. Turned out just as I thought it would, for better or worse. Wonder if I've gotten any closer to the genuine article. Phew-wee, I am spent. That was a real fun time though. I've been meaning to check how Nina's performance turned out. Yeah, I got so caught up in it that I almost forgot to breathe. I'm not sure what to do with all this praise, but it really is educational for me to sit down and review my work with other people. No, I'm still reeling over the perks I get out of knowing you two. Still, part of me does feel like a brand new movie should be enjoyed on the big screen. I don't blame you. There's no substitute for the magic of a full cinematic experience. Shoot, now I feel kind of bad for robbing you of that. Hey, don't think twice about it. Not everyone gets insider access to private showrooms like this. I'm sure I'll pay the silver screens another visit sometime soon anyway. This just gives me an excuse to go see it again. That's very sweet of you to say. Why the long face, Nina? Oh, I was just thinking about how lucky I am to be a part of this industry. So many people take joy in our work and form opinions on the performances we give. And getting the opportunity to work with you, Mr. Gotti, Mr. Lamb, and so many others has been such a blessing. It almost feels wasted on someone like me. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on and on about myself like that. No worries, I think it's important to be grateful for what we have. Doubly so for big names like us. It's all too easy to get snooty once you climb to the top. Still, Nina, modesty or not, you shouldn't put yourself down without someone like me talk. Films are built on the talents of huge groups of people working together. No one actor comes up with their own performances in a vacuum. Acting skills alone aren't enough. It takes good scripting, direction, art, sound design, even a good manager. All of those things gelling together are what make a movie. By extension, you, the real deal. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Yes, I suppose I owe an apology for being unfair. To the production team, the audience, and myself, most of all. Right. Have some confidence, Nina. There's no one else out there who's quite like you. Van and I can vouch for how amazing you are. So can the people watching you on screen. I appreciate that. Hell, even if you weren't an actress, our opinion probably wouldn't change. I think you'd be surprised at how well the fans would take this genuine offstage version of you. Huh? Come to think of it, maybe the several drinks we had were to blame, but I feel as though I've been a little unprofessional this evening. Join the club? It's had the same vibe as me hanging out in my living room back home. I'm pretty used to it with Judith, but this was my first time seeing a more personal side of you. Still, it's just another part of what makes you Nina Fenley. You've still got a lot to figure out at your age, but as long as you don't lose sight of yourself, things will turn out just fine. Right, I'll take that to heart. Thank you both. Maybe someday I'll learn to have the same self-confidence they have. On the flip side, I'm not sure I've ever seen you get so mentally, Judith. I figured even the folks at the talent agency were rolling their eyes trying to keep your bungling butt out of trouble. My butt is not bungling. Wait, people don't actually do that, do they, Nina? Oh, no, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, why don't we chat a while about what we just watched? I'd love to hear your thoughts on some of the scenes. Yeah, that sounds fun. I can stand to hit the source a little more anyway. What? Hey, don't dodge the question. Van and Nina continued giving the undeterred Judith a hard time as the trio concluded their marathon with a short bit of film discussion.
I very much enjoyed that. Although I'm a little embarrassed that you saw me acting so different from how I am in public.
Don't sweat it. I've already dropped the facade around this group a long time ago. Wait. That's not what I meant. Hey, what's with that smug grin?
Yes, no, what facade? There was never a facade, Judith. Hey, Van's at next level. Strength 5 and Defense 5 for the trouble. Right then, that is everything complete by the look of things. And no extra dialogue by the look of Nemeth Island. Nothing else for us to check out at this point in time. No things marked on the map. Even though I've seen that bit of the map, there's still a gate there, so I'm assuming I can't just randomly wander off that way. It does say look at the island at night, but it's actually got return to your room, so I think we're actually done. I mean, I could take another crack at the fish that got away, or just simply will not be caught in an A rank. I guess we owe it to ourselves to keep trying just a little bit from time to time, but not really put like 15 minutes into trying to catch it, if you get me.
Ooh, this looks like a good Let's do fishing
this
spot.
thing.
Hey,
If I actually fish in the right spot then?
that's it.
That was a cool little event. I still wish they take away the limited tokens for these events and just have them all part of the plot.
Ha! Got myself a whopper.
Now we got an A-rank red perch now. My luck. It's not going well, is it? I still wish they'd do that. And yeah, safe scumming
That's
is an
it.
option. But I
Nice.
like games
Go.
in what I consider to be their most complete state.
Hey,
Everything doable in one playthrough.
that's it.
Alright, we are not going to get this fish. So I'm hoping for a later fishing spot.
Nice, I got one.
We're getting the hardest to catch fish twice.
Hey,
They want you to reload your save file. Well, they don't. They want you to play the game twice. But equally, the easiest option
it.
is to reload your save file. So yeah,
nice.
kind of
I got
works
one.
out that way. Yeah, the rarest fish has been caught again
Hey,
for this spot. Let's make it 5 casts and we end the night. So what is actually going to happen? Because nothing's happened yet.
that's it.
Nothing has happened yet. Oh, well, yeah, that was way early.
Nice, I got one.
We couldn't even catch the sharky type. Well, failed yet again. So I guess I will save. And then we will continue on. Surely nobody is going to get poisoned. I don't know. We'll find out. It's more about the island itself at this point in time. We know there's a village here. Something happened there to make like people who live there not even want to ever go back there now. And the place has this weird atmosphere to it. So, more spooky type activities? We'll see. Should I head back to my room and get some shut-eye? If anything's gonna happen, it'll be tomorrow. I better wrap up any business I've got tonight before bed. I think we did. If you choose to return to your room, the main story will advance. After a long day, Van decided to return to his room at the villa. As soon as he hit their bed, he was out like a light. Yeah, because he's, like, drunk so much. He's absolutely tanked. He's going to have a ridiculous hangover. 6:45, he's going to have a ridiculous hangover.
Last one to that island and back is a rotten egg.
Huron, your ass is getting fried, small fry.
There's no end to their energy, I swear. Ah, well. At least they've chilled out some compared to yesterday.
You're becoming more of a doting father by the day.
Well, look at that. We're neighbors. You and I are basically in sniffing distance, but we're still in different buildings. Kinda weird, isn't it?
Saying we're in sniffing distance is weirder.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Good morning, Van.
Morning to you, too. Never thought I'd see the day when we'd exchange good mornings at a resort like this.
Oh? I seem to recall a certain someone promising we would go to Michelin together someday. I know a lot has changed between us since then, but it's nice to think about us still doing it one day, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure. So, you guys have any luck finding leads?
Oddly enough, no. I'd like to believe that's a sign there's no sinister plot at work here, but it doesn't seem likely.
Yeah, ain't a chance in hell. He's gonna act before too long. I can smell it.
I can feel it too. As you know, I'm still a bracer, and my duty to the guild comes before anything else. But that doesn't mean we can't lean on each other. I'm counting on you, Van.
Right. When the time comes, I hope you'll have my back too.
The two of them chatted for a while until eventually it was time for breakfast. Did Elaine manage to say to him the phrase isn't sniffing distance, it's spitting difference? Sniffing... How does sniffing distance sound worse than spitting distance when spitting distance is the phrase? At parting ways with Elaine, Van headed towards the restaurant. Sure. Once he and his friends finished eating, the discussion shifted to what they should do next. Okay, what's our plan for today? Yeah, what's left to do on this island? We did most of the fun stuff already. I don't think that's what she meant by plan, Nadia. You're not wrong, though. We blew through all the normal vacation-y activities yesterday. You and Elaine already exchanged information earlier this morning, right? But I can't say either of us got much out of it. We're all in the dark here. I left the sensors on all last night and they didn't pick up on anything, unfortunately. But even so, I'm starting to think today won't be as peaceful as yesterday. I concur. If there wasn't a looming threat, Mr. Al-Fayed would not have been dispatched here. Doubt that four-eyed bastard and his loyal guard dog would have showed their ugly mugs unless they had a good reason. Yeah, there's no way Harwood would have brought us all here unless he had something big planned. Whatever the case, we're going to have to widen the scope of our investigation if we want to get to the bottom of this. We never ended up checking out those underdeveloped islands, so why don't we head over that way for... Van? What's gone into... you...
Huh? That's the boy from Messeldom!
And that outfit. Could he be...
Hey! Hold it right there!
Where'd he go? There!
How'd he do that?
Must be that shadow ability of his.
I'm gonna strangle that little bastard!
Isn't he...
Come on, we're going after him.
Don't think I'm gonna let you get away. Not this time.
Why would he show up now?
I'd be lying if I said that didn't bug me, but we don't got time to mull over this. Let's tail him.
Wait. Why am I sensing... No, it couldn't be.
Uh-oh. What are you sensing? There's a couple of people outside. We're going to that. Who are the people outside? Someone's in the road in front of us. Oh, well. Stuff is now going down. Let's go to the menu here and change up some of our party members. Who do we want to take with us is really the question. 2 casters are usually a thing we do. But in terms of like... Oh, you've got like a dispel, haven't you? So I do want Katla or do I want Lisette? Who has a lot more health.
We gotta
can't go
hurry.
back. We can't go back. Oh yes, I also stand out and they're going, oh, like that. What's going on with you, Talsen? Ah, this cool morning air just goes right through you. I made the right choice going out for a little stroll. It's just what I need to clear my mind of those nightmares I keep having about losing my job. Oh, up rather early, aren't we? I'd like to enjoy my island getaway, if you don't mind. Do me a favor and stay out of it. Never saw a guy get so steamed up about chilling out. Let's just leave him be and move along. Shops over here. What are you doing up so early? The fishing. Sorry, that bit of late night fishing really lit a fire in me. I think I figured out the trick to luring out those deep sea creatures Shannon caught. Oh man, I've got to be on the brink of catching something good. You know, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I was so focused on fishing. Wow, you're more pumped up about this than I thought you'd be. Well, I guess I'll leave you to it. Good luck.
Well...
Anyone can tell that the fishing's totally different out here compared to Edith's rivers. That's what gets me so fired up. My plan for today is to bring in a giant haul, then we can have the village chefs cook up a feast for us. They want to use it. Shannon and I pulled another all-nighter yesterday. We can't let that stop us from making the most of this vacation, though. It'd be a waste otherwise. Maybe I'll do some light exercise to get my blood moving before I go push Shannon out of bed.
Something you're looking for in particular?
Yes, more fishing bait, because I've gone through a lot already.
Talk to you later.
TTYL. Is the shop guy isn't even available up there. What happened to him? Guess he doesn't have to look after the ship anymore. Not at this time of day, maybe. Must be nice having the energy to rollick about this early in the day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ship to inspect and a wharf to clean. Actually, yeah, it does make more sense that it's just a bit too early for everyone to be out and about. There's good reasoning. What is going on? Should I be looking into modifying my orbments? You don't even have a cast? Mode. Why do you not have cast? Why have I failed to give you cast? I mean, we definitely fished up another cast too.
Updated. Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
We got HP 2, Water Spirit versus Strike.
New skill.
Switching to maintenance.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Cast 2 for you as well.
Switching.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Maintenance mode activated.
Who would be the other person that would possibly need a cast 2? Not that many people when you look at it. Probably should get that to someone else, but
Citri's got your back.
we got a fair few after all, so it's not exactly terrible. I know I have at least some break 2s going on, some Hellfire versus 2, which might actually be good for Katla.
Initiating.
Command.
Switch. Don't worry.
Switching
to maintenance mode.
Lots of switching. Yeah, we need a verse for you. It's a 50% arc cut as well. You're fire earth based, aren't you, really?
Skill set updated.
If I'm right in saying. We do have an earthen verse.
Skill set updated.
So it's earth boost, flare boost, chrono boost, cosmic boost.
That one's a single element slot.
Take a little bit for you there. Action cast 2. Evade might not actually be as good as straight up like HP gain. Especially because we've been encountering S-crafts here and there that have been absolutely nuking us.
Slot accessed.
So I'll give you an HP 2 as well there.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
I mean, that should be relatively okay for us.
Maintenance mode activated.
Got a break 2 already. You've got a break 2 already.
Maintenance mode. I'll work my magic.
You got a break 1. Oh, we actually used all our break 2s. That's a little bit of editing, but Vans have got like 2 slots completely free.
New shard skill added.
So I should definitely add a little bit to you.
Updated.
Everyone's health is a little bit lower now. I guess the other thing with augments I should probably sort out. Well, apart from going
Shifting
through
to maintenance mode.
courts to sort that out is my arts, because like I can upgrade tier to Tyrol for you. Cosmic Frost and Ivy Frost, you got 2 spells there. Plasma Sphere versus something else maybe. Cataract Wave you're going to get naturally, but we know that's not actually that great anymore. Force Smashers Fire Wind. And you got Cosmic Thrust, but we actually have like Earth Time or Fire Wind is probably better for you. Probably the Force Smasher. Blast foes for concentrated burst of plasma. Too bad I can't have both, but I probably could if I switched over some stuff.